your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Perfect. The NBA was getting set to launch a women's pro league. And what they needed more than anything else was stars. Playing for the LA Sparks, Lisa became a household name. She was dominant on the court, and on top of that, she had the charisma to fit a star. And by the next year, she was on every poster, letting the world know that she and her girls had next.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jaylen Brown.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jayson Tatum said, "It's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens up the game. Not avoiding mid-range shots, but getting in a rhythm first. And it's been working. Kevin?
It sure has. Thanks, D.A. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Aminu, and it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Thompson in at the 5. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And here's Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
To the inside. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Tice, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Aminu, no one around him. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the...
Oh! Oh, man!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. 7-point differential. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. There's Brown with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And finished off by Brown.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Carter Williams against Walker. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Brown. The finish. And finished off by Brown.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Fournier, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you've set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Here's Gordon following the bucket by the Celtics. Vucevic, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And he dunks it down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Aminu, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Boston leading by 12. Walker with it. Now guarded by Vucevic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the rejection by Tatum. Here's Tice. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
One-on-one fast break. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Checking out some numbers for Fournier. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's getting around 20 points per, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 16. And Brown over to help. Carter Williams finds Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. Down low, here's Vucevic, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his third assist on the night. Celtics leading by 14. And here's Walker outside, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Carter Williams. Aminu with the bucket.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Walker's shot is off. The Magic trail by 15. Out to the right wing. Gordon, with no one around, buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Brown outside, and Vucevic pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fournier gets a wide-open look. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now, here's Aminu. He has 5. Carter Williams with it to the middle. Here's Vucevic, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Poked away to the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. They get it back. Vucevic shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Carter Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Knocked away. Here's Birch. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
and the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up, a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Carter Williams. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Bacon. Williams comes with the double team. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. And the three ball is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Smart. Rebound by the Magic.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Okeke passes to Birch. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Birch. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
The Magic trail by 15. Over to the wing. The tray. And there's Ennis on the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 assists here tonight. So it's the Celtics now. Teague for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
Speed on display from Carter Williams on the drive to the hoop. His combination of explosive quickness and tremendous athleticism is tough for any defense to keep pace with.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Free throw good, Teague.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor.
Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Magic trail by 15. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but Teague is always looking for the right play.
Carter Williams against Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. 3rd in rebounding, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
With the floater. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 12 points for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic, fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
It's good. Pritchard's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and Vucevic throws it down.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Teague inside the line, and it's Boston with another. Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston, and it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition,
at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Smart. Williams is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Teague, and it's Ojale in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And he knocks down the first one. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Okeke. But they'll get another chance. Williams comes with the double team, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Jeff Teague. A second chance effort, and Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, established his position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Now a timeout called by Orlando. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Semi Ojale. And it's Brown in for Smart. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Fournier for 3. The slam dunk by Aminu.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Thompson finds Brown, and Teague has it in the corner. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fournier in the corner. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got 8 points.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fournier's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ring shot on the way, and another basket for Boston.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Magic have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The shot's good from Fournier.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Tice, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The Magic have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. To the paint, here's Vucevic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Here's Teague. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Teague's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
For 3, Fournier. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the bucket from Tatum. He's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bacon the pass to Gordon. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Boston now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Magic shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. That's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Tice finds Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Thompson's got his second basket of the game. Here's Bacon. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Bacon after the basket by Boston. And Tatum over to help. The pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bacon. No good with the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Passes it to Bacon. Gordon for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. He hits Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The shot's good from Bacon.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Teague, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Walker comes in for Daniel Tice. James Ennis, he'll check in for the Magic. Randall comes in for Dwayne Bacon. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
I think you got to play up tight on Walker. Even though he's got great quickness, he's excellent at using any space you give him to pull up for the jumper.
Now here's Randall, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the rejection by Tatum.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Pass to Gordon.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Williams can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Randall passes to Fournier.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Well, Orlando shooting just 39% in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Inside, Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
First one falls for him.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
For the Magic, Khem Birch comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Carter Williams in for Randall. And both free throws good for Gordon.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Birch. Jayson Tatum picking up that last basket.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And here's the break. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Down low, here's Carter Williams. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Now here's Carter Williams. He has 6. To the middle, here's Birch. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Walker with it, now guarded by Ennis. And yes, it's good.
You know, Walker can be absolutely deadly from mid-range, and he knows exactly how to shake free for the shot he wants.
Pass to Ennis.
2 minutes to play in the quarter.
Outside Fournier. Here's Birch, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Poke loose. Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
Personal foul. Substitution on the
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Okeke. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Fournier. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month, the shot block leaders. .119 left to play here in the half. The Magic shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Here's Ennis. Fournier trying to break loose.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Walker's gotten 6 of his 11 attempts to go in so far from the field, shooting almost 55%. And it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist from Fournier. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. .52 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbounds.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got that one up quick. Walker's got 16.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Ennis. Misses off the left iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Fournier. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston. .15 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Seven seconds left in the first half. Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Walker, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Walker's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 25 points.
You have to feel good for Kemba Walker. A soldier for years in Charlotte, Kenny. He's found a system in Boston that suits him perfectly.
Equal opportunity offense in Boston. That's what I like about it. Everyone touches the ball, athletic wings. They're all playing around him, and Walker compliments him.
Yeah, listen, it's the Celtics move. He shows up, puts in the work every day, and he plays team ball.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's five. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Aminu, and it's Carter Williams in at the point.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
To the inside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And when Fournier gets rolling, watch out now. A high percentage shooter. He's very gifted at getting the looks he wants out there.
Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Carter Williams. Outside Fournier. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Tice. Second chance shot. Thompson misses. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Fournier out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. In the corner, it's Gordon. Hits the jumper in space. That's 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Fournier. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And taken away by Brown. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Brown. Walker's got 20.
Boy, that speed and aggressiveness. Walker is a force in transition. Very hard to keep up with him.
The feed to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And that one drops for him.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 10. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And he gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night,
2 shots.
He usually follows that up with a big night.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bacon, he's checked in for Carter Williams.
At the line with 1 shot.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
For 3, it's hauled in by Brown.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one goes in.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Bacon. He has 5. Here's Vucevic. No good again that time. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. It's stolen by Tice. Thompson dishes to Brown. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Vucevic against Thompson. And finished off by Brown.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Got a piece of it. Now Fournier, he has 29. Inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Outside Fournier. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really like to see Fournier go with the mid-range jump shot. This guy's a high percentage shooter, particularly from that spot on the floor.
And finished off by Brown.
Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Count it, good.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And, you know, his height and quick release helped Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
Now, here's Fournier. 33 points for him. And the shot goes in. Fournier's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Brown. And that one, good.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Outside Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The Celtics shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Tatum. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Magic making a switch here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses from Minu. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Pritchard. Banked in off the glass. Pritchard's got 11.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
There's the pass to Bacon. Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Vucevic has got 24. Now a timeout called by Boston.
This is for the kids with depression. The ones with parental expectations got them stressing. They persevere, but they trying to make it. They ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning out the useless voices that discourage rhyming. Get a real job or argue with my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And as of late, I've been asking why he blessing me. I could cry enough tears to feel the Chesapeake. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world. And if no one else will say it, then I spit it to the mic in the studio when I lay and I play it when you discouraged. I know chasing me impossible takes some courage. And I can promise at the end of your journey, when it's all said and done, nothing feel much better than hearing my you won.
Ken Birch has checked in for the Magic. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the Celtics. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Orlando Magic. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And when you look at Boston, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Bacon. 5 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. Birch has got 12.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Ojale. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here's Ennis. He's got 13. A nice shot by Okeke.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Pritchard. Got a piece of it. Here's Bacon. To the paint. Here's Okeke. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And Clark, you gotta like what Bacon brings to the table. Has some size, strength, athleticism. He can create his own shot, but the consistency has been really up and down thus far.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, and I love his motor. He wants to get better. He's working at getting better. And like with most young players, you have to understand when the shot's not going, there are a lot of different ways you can contribute. Bring your energy, and definitely bring your energy and activity to the defensive end and on the glass, and you'll always find a spot where you can help your team.
Bacon gets the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Corner shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got his second bucket. Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
Williams has gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Inside, here's Birch. Here's Vucevic, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And that one, good. 1:20 left in the third. The Magic shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And they pick up 2. Here's Bacon. He's got 8. Passes it to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Good. Bacon's got 10.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
55 seconds left to play in the third. That's good from Williams, the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Williams has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Williams has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Bacon the pass to Vucevic. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. And it's Boston with another.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue?
Guys, the big advantage has really been the points off turnovers.
Now here's Ennis. He's got 15. Stolen by Smart. Shot from the wing. Kept alive by Boston. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good, unable to end this run.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's the Boston Celtics going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Ojale is out there with Williams. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Smart, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston Five. So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Celtics. A nice shot by Okeke.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Randall. Here's the teardrop. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Boston called for the foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Here's Randall following the bucket by the Celtics. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, you've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pritchard, that shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. From the arc, it's rebounded by Nesmith. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Now here's Gordon. Kicks it to Randall. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's Gordon. That one falls.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Smart. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. He kicks to Randall to the inside, and then Clark slams it in.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Nesmith, and that one's on target from the wing.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter, and the shot goes in.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Ogilvy. Over Clark. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Ogilvy's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. A floater. He lays it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Fires from deep. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. And right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on 3?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more 3s than 2s. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on 3-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
One shot.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
Wasted no time on that one. Green's got his first 2 points of the night. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Gordon. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here's Green, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Good on the shot. Now here's Randall. To the left wing. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
It's Thompson off the drive. Snatched away. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Boston. Green dishes to Teague. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Some point guards will feel that contact and just take the trip to the line, but Teague was determined to draw the foul and convert the shot.
We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Down low, Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Drills the three-pointer. Neesmith has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Green. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon deciding where to go with it. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Randall's got 9 points now in just the second half. Gordon with it. And now Orlando on the break. Teague covering. Outside Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Green. Count that one. And for the Magic, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Left side, Gordon. To the middle, Bamba. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Here's Green. Bamba with the block. Oh, what a play! Woo! And so here's Orlando. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Pass to Gordon. Bamba inside. Working on Thompson. Outside, Green. Now, Bamba. Randall surveying the D. Clark for 3. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And it's good for 2. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Orlando. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Tatum, he's checked in for Thompson. And the Magic making a change here. The Magic shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. Bamba. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front by 41. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Carter-Williams.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Now here's Brown, and a miss there off the inbound. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Randall's running. Bamba's shot is off. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-6 run, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Randall outside. Clark outside. This one for three. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.